What's going on, you guys? Hey, welcome to Xenial Basics. That means you're getting ready for your first line buster day. So this is the first time that you get to connect with all of our customers. So here's the basics before you go outside to shadow your trainer for that first hour. First thing that you're going to see is this screen where it says user ID and PIN. Your trainer will show you how to find that information in your Deputy app. For this one, it's the training setup. So I'm going to do 1-1 to get us all entered in. The first screen that you're going to see is this screen. This is going to show you the different lanes depending on the shop that you're in. This will also have one specifically for order ahead where you can see the orders that are getting sent in from the customer app into directly our iPads. So going into this first, you're going to hit new order. The first thing you're going to see is a line buster though that you won't see on this iPad because it's on like the training cloud. But you're going to see a spot to enter in a color and type of car. The reason why this is important is so that way your peeps on the inside, when a customer's drink is done, paid for, and they're not at the window currently, they can run that order to the correct car. Okay, going into the drinks. The first thing that you're going to see up here is this featured, hot, iced, blended, miscellaneous. I'm going to break it down by featured first. So this featured screen is super dope because it's gonna give you pretty much a shortcut to any drinks that we're currently featuring. So as I make this video right now, we're featuring our holiday drinks. So that's why you're gonna see the holiday nog, the hazelnut truffle, candy cane, and so on. And then you're also gonna see them in all of their forms to make it easy on you. By that I mean hot, iced, or blended. At the very bottom of this, you're going to see your in-app discounts. Your trainer will give you further explanation on when a good time to use those is. Okay, going into your next ones. So hot, iced, and blended are all going to kind of be broken up the same. They're going to be broken up first by like your classics or your basic drinks. Then they're going to be broken up by the faves and then any other drinks that come in that form. So hot, iced, blended, same. Next, you're going to have the miscellaneous screen. On this screen is where you're going to see your muffin tops, you're going to see your cans, which are most often for employees rolling through. Just get a Rebel can or a Cool can. You're going to find your puppuccinos on here, your Dutch to-goes, quite literally anything miscellaneous. Okay, let's go in to enter our, it's glitching a little bit, to enter our first drink. Okay, so this customer that we're taking the order for wants a latte, so we're going to go ahead and select latte. Up here, you're going to see the different sizes. You want to make sure that you get the correct size because it's automatically going to do a medium. So say this customer wants a large. The first set of modifications you're going to see is your secret menu. That's where this quick builds button is going to be, but it's not going to open up the whole thing until you hit all builds. Oopsie. We're going to deselect that one. We're going to go back into all builds. So this is where, say your customer wants a Wallaby latte, and you're like, what the heck is that? Go ahead and hit W, and then you're going to see right there, Wallaby. Also, it's a personal recommendation of mine. It's one of my favorite flavor combos. Okay, then you're going to see your most common modifications right here. We're going to see that sugar-free and that skinny. So with that one, you're going to see this ice button, and you're going to be like, that doesn't make any sense. That button is going to be most used for your ice drinks when somebody wants something light ice. And in that case, you have to hit light and then ice. And then it'll show up right there on the left. But this is a hot drink, so we're going to X-nay that for right now. After that, you're going to have your espresso modifiers, your alternative milk modifiers, temperatures, foam, sweeteners, sweetness, non-fruit flavors. And in this section, because we already have a secret menu item selected, it's going to show you the flavors already there that are pre-selected for you for that secret menu combo. Then we're going to see fruit flavors, sugar-free flavors, any limited time offered toppings for any of our like specially featured drinks, and then toppings in general, drizzles, sprinkles, any finishing details. Okay, so that was a lot. And as you can tell, you kind of saw me scroll through these, which is one option, but also down here at the bottom where you see all milk, sweet flavors, this is where you can shortcut through those sections of modifiers. So for example, say, they want cinnamon sprinkles. You don't want to scroll all the way down. What you want to do is hit toppings, and then you'll see sprinkles right there. Boom, they can get cinnamon sprinkles. Okay, but with this, we can get even more specific for our customers. So say this customer is like, okay, with the 4 shots that come in this large, I want 2 of them white coffee and I want 2 of them regular coffee. You can hit this button a couple different times and you'll see that it says 2 shots of white coffee now and 2 shots of regular coffee. So it's totally customizable for our customers, which is so freaking sick. And it goes further than that. So say this customer wants half protein milk in their latte. You can long press one of those buttons until this shows up, and that's where you can select half, and it'll show up as half protein milk. You can also do this with your flavors. So say they wanted to add a half scoop of pumpkin to this. You can long press your flavor and it'll show you a quarter, half, and 3/4, where you can specifically specify the amount of that flavor that that customer would like. Boom. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the right side of the screen. Say you've entered in all of those modifications and the customer goes, actually, dude, can I get that iced? So instead of having to reopen it and go through and input everything again, you can go ahead and hit this ice button, and it is going to convert that drink on the left to an iced drink now and keep all of your modifications. Again, super freaking sick. Okay, now you're going to see this comment button. This is most going to be used for anything that is super niche that we don't have a button for. So say you have a regular Sherry and she loves her pink straw. So you can go in and you can type in pink straw. Boom, done. And then it's going to show up on the screen on the inside so peeps know that they are going to want a pink straw for that. You're also going to see right below that your discounts. This is going to be your non-app discounts, and your trainer will break this down for you more in depth so that you know when is a good time to use these. Okay, then you're going to see this change quantity button. So say you have all of these modifications on this drink, and then there's a second person in the car and they're like, actually, can I get the same thing? You're like, yeah, dude, of course. You can hit change quantity, hit 2, boom. Now it's gonna say 2 of those exact same drinks. Okay, check me out. And it goes even further. Say that person that wanted the same thing, but they want whipped cream. Instead of having to, again, enter it all in, you can hit split modify, split one of those drinks off from the other 2, and now it's gonna show up as 2 of those guys. Now you can go to toppings, you can hit whipped cream. Now it's same, but the other one has an extra modification. So again, super freaking sick. And then if you need to delete that item in the bottom right corner, you're gonna see that delete item. Boom, gonna go ahead and delete that. But I'm about to show you something, so I'm gonna go ahead and enter in a random drink. Boom, they're just gonna get a skinny vanilla latte. So down here on the bottom left, you're gonna see options. This options menu is where you're going to see add tip, gift cards. You're going to see your another option to go into the discount menu. You're going to see how to just save the order. This is what I really want to talk about, though. You're going to see split order right here. You're going to see an error on my iPad, though, and because I'm on the training cloud, it's not going to give me permissions to do that. So your trainer will go more in depth with you there. But this is what you're going to use when you have 2 customers that are coming through in the same car that want to pay separately, or they have 2 different apps and they will want to get their individual points. That is how you're going to do that. Okay, now you're at the point where you're ready to scan your customer's app. So you're going to see right here a little guy with a little barcode up at the top left, kind of the right. Boom. This is where it's going to open up a screen, and it's going to open up your camera to get ready to scan the QR code on the app. That is where you're just going to scan it. It's going to log them all in. But say you have a customer and they don't have their QR code, but they have their phone number, you can hit cancel, go ahead and enter their phone number in. However, when they do this, they can earn points, but they cannot redeem points. And it's kind of a safety measure so that no one be stealing their points. Know what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to hit cancel for right now. And then this is another kind of like niche thing, but sometimes we have featured drinks that are no longer on the featured drink tab. On the very top right, you're going to see a little magnifying glass guy. That is going to be your search bar. And so this most commonly happens with the hazelnut truffle. So with the hazelnut truffle, you can type hazelnut, boom, and then you'll still see that item in here to be able to select and enter in. So that way the customer can see exactly they know exactly that they ordered a hazelnut truffle, and then the people on the inside knows all of the modifications that will come with the hazelnut truffle. So let's go ahead and add in this hazelnut truffle mocha. Ignore that error. So they wanted a large hazelnut truffle mocha freeze, and you can enter it in right there. That search bar is freaking clutch, you guys. Okay, now let's go into our total screen. Ignore that error again. If you are on a Linebuster iPad, you're not even going to see that cash option. But for when you get on your window day, on your next training day, I'll kind of break it down a little bit. If your customer is paying cash, they owe $18.05. It's going to give you a couple shortcuts for common denominations that customers might give you. But if they don't give you one of those and say it's like a higher one, like a 50, you can still hit that, hit cash, and hit pay. And it's going to tell you the exact change to give back to the customer. Okay. But what you're going to be doing as a Linebuster, I'm going to exit all of that. You're going to hit credit, total it out. Oops, sorry. You're going to hit credit and then pay. And then your trainer is going to show you how to charge them out on the Verifone card reader. Mine is not hooked up to a Verifone card reader, so your trainer will go more into detail with that with you. But that's, yeah, where you're either going to insert the chip, swipe, or you're going to do tap to pay. And then they'll be good to go. You're also going to have your gift card option if they are using a gift card and would like to get charged out that way. It's going to be similar to the QR code where it's going to open up the camera where you can scan the QR code that's on the bottom right corner of our gift cards. Okay, say you're in just a weird scenario where the customer forgot their wallet and they're like, actually, like I'm going to come back. You can hit the cancel order button down on the bottom left. Boom. So we're going to cancel that order. Boom. And it's going to take us right back to the beginning. Okay. Those are the Xenial Basics. Your trainer is going to set you up for the most success. They're going to teach you all of these basics and a little bit more. But this will get you started so that when you go out there to shadow them for that first hour, that you kind of have an idea of what's going on and you've seen the iPad and you've seen what it can do because it's best suited for our customers. And like I said quite a few times, it is super freaking sick, you guys.